More than 600 souls were burned alive that day. Oradour sur Glane. It was June 10, 1944, when true evil struck a small French village. The 2nd Waffen-SS Panzer Division, Das Reich, brought unimaginable horror. They were on a ruthless search for resistance fighters following earlier partisan attacks. This was a brutal reprisal. The German forces, numbering around 180 soldiers from the 1st Battalion, 4th SS Panzer Grenadier Regiment, ordered all of the 800 villagers to gather. Men, roughly 197 of them, were separated and forced into 6 different barns and garages. Women and children, 240 females and 207 children, respectively, were herded into the village church. This was a planned act of terror, not a random event. Around 2:30 in the afternoon, the soldiers began their massacre. 197 men were machine gunned in those barns. Then, the Germans set the structures ablaze. The church, with its 240 women and 207 children inside, was deliberately set on fire. The inferno consumed them all, trapping them within its stone walls. 642 total lives were lost in hours. Only a handful of people managed to escape that day. Fewer than 5 villagers from the church made it out alive. The entire village was systematically destroyed. 197 buildings were burned to the ground. Homes, shops, the school, the market square, and even the doctor's office all vanished in smoke. It became a ghost village, a macabre memorial frozen in time. The ruins remain as a permanent, stark testament to brutality. This place shows the absolute worst of human nature during war. It teaches a chilling lesson about unchecked hatred. The massacre was not an accident, it was a calculated act of terror. General Heinz Lammerding, the division commander, was never brought to justice for his crimes. He passed away peacefully many years later. The world still remembers this dark day. The number of victims included many infants, some only weeks old. They had no chance to escape. Their silent stories are told through the burnt-out shells. Rusted cars still sit in place. It is a shocking sight. Generations later, we learn from this devastating tragedy. It happened during World War II on French soil. The villagers were innocent. They had no connection to the resistance that sparked this. This act stands as a stark, terrifying warning. Humanity can be capable of such incomprehensible cruelty. The scale of the destruction was immense. Every single structure was intentionally destroyed. It took many hours for the flames to die down. Screams must have been horrifying. A monument to never forget. The village serves as a silent witness. Its shattered stones cry out for remembrance. This horrific event shook France to its core. The memory is etched into history forever. 197 men faced firing squads. 240 women faced the raging fire. 207 children faced the same terrible fate. 642 individual tragedies. It wasn't about strategic military gain. It was about pure terror and collective punishment. Many victims were very young, under 10 years old. Their innocent lives were brutally cut short. The village was a peaceful, vibrant place before. Now it is a desolate symbol of suffering and an eternal plea for peace.